Hello guys, and welcome back to the first video in a while where I actually have a microphone because it's not a rant or an on-the-fly video. Sorry if you hear that bzzz sound. We just recently put in a new door, and right now my dad is cutting the spray and foam that you put for insulation and the I want to call them shins, but the spacers that you use to make sure the door is level. Yeah, he's currently cutting those. But we're wearing the Malcolm Brogdon, Dougie McBuckets, and Sabonis autographed hat. I'm going to make it a tradition from now on to wear some of my nicer hats. But yeah, let's get into the video. We didn't get Gordon Hayward. I'm kind of sad about it, but Danny Ainge was just being so stingy. Like, we were offering you Turner, a young center, and McDermott, a very good three-point shooter, for Gordon Hayward. And if this was Gordon Hayward from when he was an all-star, makes more sense. Well, we're not going to give you Oladipo, Turner, Warren, Aaron, McDermott. We're not going to give you our whole starting lineup for Gordon Hayward, who is not an all-star at the moment. Now, that might be because he was a fourth option on a good team, but he wasn't playing like he was in 2016. So we're not going to give you a ton of these guys. You should have just taken what we offered you, and you would have got something for him. But now you just lost him in free agency and got absolutely nothing. And it brings a smile to my face because maybe it'll teach you in the future to not be so stingy. I get sometimes it pays off, but more often than not, it does not, and you just don't get anything in return for your player who is a free agent who doesn't want to re-sign with you. You'd think all the signs are there that you just trade him for what you can get. But no. Just be more stupid than the Pacers front office, which is very difficult to do. Like, you managed to be more stupid than one of the most incompetent front offices in the NBA. Not because, we're stupid with contracts and stuff, but it's because we're so slow to make a decision. Takes us so long to sign a head coach, so long to re-sign somebody, so long to make decisions that a normal team does not take that long to make. I get you want to make the most educated decision you can make, but after 7 rounds of questions towards head coaches, what questions are you still asking? Just because we're so slow to get things done, and then the best players or best coaches get taken off of the market. But I think Burger Chef, however you pronounce his name, I'm just going to call him Burger Chef, is going to do a very good job. But yeah, Gordon Hayward, I guess he just wasn't the right fit. And everybody's just shifting. I think Fred VanVleet, he got paid $85 over 4 years. I don't think that's too bad. I would have liked if the Pacers could have got him, and maybe could we have done a sign and trade? I mean, we could have possibly done a sign and trade with Brogdon and Fred VanVleet, just straight up. But I kind of like Brogdon a bit more because we need someone who can pass the ball a lot, and he can do that, and he has good size. So in pick and roll situations where you have the point guard go to the basket, he's usually bigger than whoever's guarding him, and if a center picks him up on the pick and roll, he can still take it to the rim against him and probably dunk it on him or get a layup off. So I do like him for that. He's better on pick and roll than Fred VanVleet, hypothetically, looking at stats and measurements. So... But yeah, that was... I think all the Pacers need to do, hear me out on this idea that I have. We have 2 roster spots open. Re-sign Jakar Sampson. Re-sign Elijah Johnson. Trade TJ Leaf for a second-round pick, or just flat-out release him. and then, with our open roster spot, sign to the veteran minimum Lance Stephenson. I think it's a good idea. I mean, TJ Leaf is a power forward, but we're signing back. Jakar can play power forward. Elias can play power forward. So we would be set. And Elias is a very good power forward, but he steps up. He stepped up every time the team needed him, and he performed how he should have, and sometimes exceeding expectations. And just Leaf, I want Elias on the roster, and I want Leaf off the roster. And then we pick up the Indiana fan favorite by getting Lance Stephenson. It's Lance Stephenson. Last time we had Lance was the last time we actually did good in a playoff series. And under new Nate, I think Lance could be even better than he was under Vogel and Nate McMillan, because those guys ran defensive-oriented teams, and Lance is a very high-octane offensive player. And under a high-octane offensive coach, man would flourish. Man would average, if he was in his prime, probably he would average Danny Granger numbers. So I think that's just my idea on what we should do for the rest of free agency. Get rid of Leaf, re-sign Jakar and Elias, and then pick up Lance Stephenson. I don't think anyone's going to disagree with me on that one, because nobody in Indiana dislikes Lance Stephenson, I don't think. I mean, there might be a few. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.